Okay, back here at MIT Exec Ed, talk about basic opportunity management. A couple things we're going to talk about is basic financials and stage and probability here. You'll notice when an opportunity comes in, it's recently created, the probability is at 0, the stage assigned is at assigned, and the financials are at 0, so there's no financial information. Let's start by taking a look at stages and probabilities. These are the stages we're working with currently, ranging from assigned to we're talking to the client, to we're sending them information about how we might approach it, to a proposal, which is we've got a specific solution we're proposing along with pricing. Could be waiting for decisions, could be on hold, won, lost, we decide not to pursue it, which is what withdrawn means, and could be under contract, which means we really are 100% certain about what's going on. So if I'm working on something, I might take it to the discussions phase, and notice that probability always defaults to 0, with the exception of won and contract, where it defaults to 100, but again can still be adjusted. But it defaults to 0. The reason for that is we're really looking for your judgment about what should be happening with the opportunity and how good you think it looks. So, because we know very well that the stage that it's at doesn't necessarily correlate with what is going on with how good it looks. So in this case, I'm going to say just give it 60% for the time being, because I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I will save that data. Now the financials section we're looking at here, for the most part, when I first start an opportunity, I can come in here and I say, this is $1 million opportunity that I think I'm looking at here, and we've got, so here's the way it plays out, and I can say I think the contribution is going to be 50%. And we start to get some basic financial information that's in here. So that's when you're first early stages in opportunity, this is the kind of financial information you'd enter in. Just it's a guess about what we think is actually the potential here. And notice that then the opportunity amount reflects that, and this opportunity amount is what drives these things. Down here, you'll notice there's some other information. It's about rolling up revenue estimates from programs or contributions from terms, and once this information starts to come in, it will change the value that lives in the opportunity amount, and all of the calculations we have over here will be based on the data that's coming in from the programs and the terms, because we know that when you get later in a sales cycle and you start to define what the terms may be and the programs are going to be, that's typically more accurate information. In the meantime, we've got some estimates about what's going to be going on. Estimated revenue is the probability times the opportunity amount, and estimated contribution and pipeline is the probability times the contribution amount, is what we're looking at. Another thing for basic opportunity management are thinking about the different events and communications that go along with that. So I can schedule meetings around these things. Particular opportunity that's coming up, so I might say second presentation meeting, and this is something that's going to happen March 9th and 2 o'clock, should be 1 hour, right? And these things show up related to the opportunity. They'll also show up in my Outlook calendar. I can do that. And the same thing with emails or email requests. So if I decide to send an email to Ward, and I make that connection here, again, this will sync with your Outlook. Previous received a bounce reply. Oops, so okay, that's a bad email address there. Lets me know that, but the history that's related to this opportunity will also show up in the history related to this contact. So I'm going to come back in a minute and talk about how we handle roles.